Hello farmers, today we want to talk about hand harvesting tips. You need to make sure that when you are embarking on hand harvesting, you have secured enough labor to make sure that the operation is efficient and is smooth. You also need to look at the size of the land. Sometimes it might not be very practical to do it on a large scale, but if you have the labor surrounding you to use for hand harvesting, and if you don't have the equipment, you can still embark on hand harvesting on a larger scale. But you need to also understand that during hand harvesting, you can do it in one of two ways. You can come and create stakes in the field whereby you're cutting off at the base while the cob is still on the plant, and then you can create stakes. And then these stakes can allow for further dry down before you come and you harvest. Or you can come in and you can harvest, as we are doing here, we are doing hand harvesting, but you need to have a line of people across the rows so that they can be going and also harvesting. During that method, you can be harvesting and putting into an empty sack, which can be carried by someone. And once it's full, it will be left wherever it's left, and there will be people following to collect and put at a central point. But some people, when they have a tractor and also have a trailer, they can be using that trailer on the far end of the rows, whereby farmers can be plucking out and throwing into the trailer. But for that method, make sure that the trailer distance is not too wide so that you also don't throw the cobs onto the ground. It's very, very important for you to follow behind hand harvesting because it's being done by people and it's being done manually. So the room for error is very, very huge and large. Farming is a business, so you need to start right. And harvesting is very critical. Harvest on time before the incidence of weevils starts in the field. At a moisture of less than 12.5%, you are subjecting your crop to more weevil damage. So you need to harvest on time. If you harvest too early, you also have the risk of rots. So it's very, very important for you to take note of that. Farming is a business. Here we are seeing a block of different varieties. The one I'm holding here is the very early 419 variety from SeedCo. So this is the hand harvesting process. As you can see, the crop is ready. The moisture has been checked. Now we are harvesting. So you dehusk. Some people might not dehusk, but it's recommended for you to dehusk so that you make sure that you limit the number of operations. You dehusk, you throw it in, go on to the next. Again, you dehusk. As you can see, this is the yellow. Then you throw it into the bag and you keep going on. As you can see, we also have other ladies who are doing the same process. Once we are done, we collect the bags and then we throw them onto the trailer, and then they go where we can weigh and find the final yield. So it's very, very important for you to be thorough and to have someone checking for the efficiency of this hand harvesting operation.